special conversation, and I have a very special guest joining us right now. In case you haven't heard, 32-year-old Ranjitsinh Disale, a government school teacher in the state of Maharashtra, in a very small part of Maharashtra, has actually won a great international award and a prize for the work that he's been doing in the field of education, especially girls' education. It's actually a $1 million Global Teacher Award that this teacher from the state of Maharashtra, from our country has won. Now, he's been recognized for his efforts to promote education, especially amongst tribal girls. And here is the other interesting part. I haven't heard this before from anybody who's won such an award, to say he's going to share his prize winnings, the reward that he is actually getting, with the other finalists. So he's actually said that he is going to be sharing half of his prize winnings with the other fellow finalists who've also fought for better education and fought for similar causes across the globe. That's a great thing to do. Let me welcome Mr. Ranjitsinh Disale, winner of the Global Teacher Prize 2020, joining us this evening. Thank you so much, Mr. Disale. Many congratulations to you. The entire country is proud of what you've not just achieved today, but what you've done in these 32 years of your life. And I want to first start off by asking you, what made you decide to share your prize? The fact that you've said ki half of it you will give to the other finalists. What made you decide that?
There is a feeling of being valued and understood as an educator. So first of all, I would like to thank you, the founder of this award, Mr. Sunny Wake, and the UNESCO for recognizing not only me, but it's all for the teaching profession. Now, coming back to your questions, what made me to share this prize? Actually, I think that teachers are working for the outcomes, not for the incomes. Teachers devote their sacrifices their life for their students. So entirely, the world is facing so many problems like poverty and environmental disruptions. So world is looking for the solutions, better solutions. So do you think that a teacher, only single teachers can make a changes? I thought a collaborative efforts of top 9 or top 10 finalists will make the world a better place, and that's why I decided to share that prize money with the rest of 9 finalists, so that we could make this world in much better way, and our efforts could result in quality education, so that every students from those 10 countries will get a chance to access the quality education. Because I feel the world is my classrooms. I'm not limited within four walls of my classrooms. So I just want to expand my life, expand my work, and I'm responsible for every student who is looking for his birthright of quality education. And that's why I decided to share that prize money with my fellow teachers. They have done incredible work as of mine as well.
Well, so have you. You've done incredible work as well. Now, I was reading some of the things that you have done and, pushed for and fought for and spoken about. And what is very interesting is all of those things, Mr. Disale, are so crucial in 2020, in the year of pandemic. We have seen girls, a larger dropout of girls from education, as parents have been unable to take care of them, to provide for them. Schools have shut down. We've seen, in fact, in Maharashtra, we've reported there has been a rise in teenage marriages as well because of this. And the fact that digital education is so difficult for access to all. Yet here you are. You've put QR codes in your books that you've given to your students and given them newer options of learning. So let's speak about some of those, and let's start with the QR codes idea. How did that work with your students?
It's very easy actually idea to work on, and students could scan those QR codes very easily. What they actually, when they scan the QR code, what they exactly get it. Let's take an example. If that is the lesson or the chapter, they will get the video of the respective chapters. If it is a poem, then he will get audio format of this poem. And later on, once he completely listen to that poem, then he will have to answer the questions. It's like a completely learning package, customized learning expenses for him. Students need to have the mobile phone, and they can scan it from any QR code scanning app. So this is how my students are right now learning at home. Even the girls, those who cannot come to school, still they can learn using that technology. Even at sitting at home, you can still learn. In this pandemic, the COVID has affected this educational and entire world, but still students in my classroom still continued their work and continued their teaching learning process just because of those QR codes actually being printed and pasted in their textbook. So now they just need to scan it and continue the learning process.
Mr. Disale, the other aspect that I raised, and a cause that you work for is the problem of teen marriages, and especially when there is an economic downturn, especially when in times of a pandemic, when schools are also not functional. A lot of people from the lower economic strata are now looking at this option. How do we fight this as a country? How do we go about tackling this issue?
Yes, issues are there, but we need to be very positive to tackle those issues. Because if you will just keep rising those issues, who will be talking about the solutions? So solutions, only this community, someone from the community will start to find out the solution. And teachers are those the member of the community, those who already and continuously working for the community to work on those social issues like teenage marriages. And yes, you're right. The in the pandemic, girls or the girls getting out of the schools and teenage marriages has increased radically. But I think what exactly matters to believe in girls' education. The parents right now in my schools, in my villages, now they understood the importance of education and girls' education, because once a girl gets educated, it benefited to the two families, his motherhood family and his husband's family. So it's like benefiting to the both the families. So right now, parents in my schools are more believing in girls education, because it's more about not only just about getting them in the schools, but it's also about feeling them safe in the community and unleashing and empowering them so that uh, they could solve the community problem that they are facing.
Mr. Disale, if I can ask you, the whole world has now seen, that moment when this prize was announced, when this award was announced for you, and Stephen Fry made this announcement. Your reaction has gone viral. How ecstatic you were. We can imagine that moment for you, but of all the responses that you've got, of all the best wishes and congratulatory messages that you've got, that one response from some family member or your student or somebody that has really impacted you, that you will truly cherish, anything special that somebody said to you or
Uh,
expressed that you would like to share with us?
Yeah, I would definitely like to share the reactions and excitement from my students. You can see in my families also how they were excited and how they celebrated. Today, the His Highness Dalai Lama has tweeted and congratulated me for generous efforts on sharing that prize money. It's a proud feeling for me that I would like to share that moment, because I never expected someone, at that level and very highly profile persons like Dalai Lama has tweeted and congratulated me. It's a great honor for a teacher.
Oh, indeed. And I'm so thankful to you for the work that you've done. I think teachers deserve all of our respect for the great work that you do in shaping up our future generations and really preparing them for life. Thank you so much, Mr. Disale, and congratulations once again on your great achievement today.
Yeah, thank you so much. Goodbye.